What you're saying is, in a smaller type organization, how can we do something like this? Well, my advice is start with the customer base you've got today and start with the insight that you have today. By no means am I recommending that you go out and you spend a lot of money, do the market research. You have enough information to begin. Based on that, come up with a segmentation model. And then you might say, we notice that we can divide our customers into these groups. And the reason we can divide them into these groups is because we notice that Group A is different from Group B, is different from Group C in terms of their needs and how they will react to our effort. So that's the first place to start. Then what you do is you take your current customer base and you slot them into these three buckets. And then you define for each of these buckets what you want that customer experience to be. So to me, you start with the segmentation model. Now, the biggest challenge you're going to face is in your organization, they're going to say, well, why do we need to do this? Well, the answer to that question is, what are we doing today? Without a segmentation approach, what are we doing today? We're trying to serve the needs of an average customer. Average customers don't exist. Think about it. So you're basically saying one offering fits all customers. So you ask your colleagues, does that make any sense? What are we losing by not using that segmented approach? And then it should become fairly clear that if we did use the segmentation, then we have a lot more to gain. That's where you start. So I'm not advocating that you start with vision, mission, core values. You notice I never even touched that. Because to me, a lot of organizations gravitate towards that. They'll hire a consultant who will say, let me help you define your vision, mission, core values, and nothing happens. That's because for the employee, it means nothing. For the employee or the function wants to know, what does this mean to me? What do you want me to do differently? And that's where the segmentation and the functional plan comes in. Yasmin, that's where I would start. Right? And that's where I have started with organizations in the past that I've worked with that are not necessarily large organizations. So don't touch the vision, missions, keep it the way it is.